Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Fazio reporting to you on about the Ark of the Covenant. This is the Ark of the Covenant. This framework right here that you see, the white line between the ones and the white line that runs parallel to the top and bottom of the $1 bill, represents the top framework looking at the Ark of the Covenant from a vertical view. This is the angel in Exodus 25:19. Let there appear a cherubim on one side of the Ark of the Covenant, aka let there appear a cherubim on the other side of the Ark of the Covenant. These orange representations are a perfect representation of a cherubim. The fact that it sticks out further than the edge of the Ark of the Covenant, every depiction in every picture in every book shows you that the back or tail end of the cherubim are either standing and appear to be to the side of the Ark of the Covenant, or their tails or parts of their body is extended over the top of the Ark of the Covenant, exactly as it is portrayed here. This is the eyes of the beast or the cherubim. This is the other set. Let there be eyes before and behind. In fact, these represent the 6 wings, but I couldn't draw them in different colors and still get enough detail in the camera. But these are the wings of the cherubim that protect the Lord God, and the Lord God is represented in the central portion on the back of the $1 bill. These white lines that run across the bottom and the top are the poles of the Ark of the Covenant, made out of shittim wood and covered with gold. Now you might say they aren't gold, they're white. But by definition, the word white and the word gold are interchangeable. Therefore, the poles of shittim wood that are covered in gold can be white, and in fact they are. Now I said this was the border of the Ark of the Covenant. If you were to look under a 6 or 7 power magnifying glass, you would see that there are 2 lines here. One is the border, one is the depiction of the pole from the vertical. I have covered every aspect of this. It took 4 years to discern these 5 or 6 pictographs that you see. Once I discerned that where they were in the Bible and how they existed on the $1 bill, I found over 3,500 more. Next, the thing is that you don't understand, and next on the list, is that you have been hoodwinked by an angel. The angel is the $1 bill itself. The entire $1 bill is in itself is an angel, because an angel comes to this world to help people in the physical form. This $1 bill, although I might not be here by the time you people figure out I'm telling you the truth, utilizing Euclidean optics, is telling the world that the Lord God exists, utilizing Euclidean optics. And this is his methodology in which to prove itself to all the world. This is a picture of Satan. Now, just as the picture with the pyramid, that which I call the seed pod, or the God pod, aka this is the circle or compass that represents God. Everything inside the compass represents life. The God pod. This is the good of the world. Without evil, you could never know God. So he put everything evil inside the evil seed of death. This is the evil seed of death. Every single item inside the evil seed of death has to do with death. This is not a glory. This is a depiction of a nuclear detonation. There are arrows that represent war. There is a bough, supposedly of olive branch, but if you take the word bough and spell it phonetically, you have the word bow. Therefore, you have a bow and arrows capable of making war. The depiction that you read about and that they put inside your mind since birth is that this is This is a representation of peace, a gesture of peace. The United States government is evil incarnate. There is an evil within the United States government that is expressed here when the bill is inverted, because we all know that the devil will turn your world upside down. That's what the devil does. Confusion. Look at the confusion that the United States government is causing in today's world. The lies and the deceits regarding the Gulf of Mexico. Everything from the Coast Guard is a lie. Everything from the EPA is a lie. Everything from the 44th POTUS is a lie. Everything from newspaper reporters is a lie. He has turned the world upside down in order to cause chaos. This is the devil hiding behind the shield of the United States of America. This is his war bonnet. This is the shield of the United States of America. And at the bottom of the shield is the chief of the shield, a.k.a. the chief of the United States, a.k.a. the chief of war, the devil. The shield represents war. The arrows represent war. The bow or bow represents the part of war that will shoot the arrows. The eagle is a killing machine that attacks its victims without warning from behind, aka false flags from the United States of America. When the flag is inverted, it means danger, it means SOS, it means something is wrong, that the world is in the need of assistance. The flag is upside down here. The chief is inverted. The world needs assistance. And then we have the glory, which represents a nuclear detonation. It's not a glory. It never was. The glory exists within the God pod. Here is a nuclear detonation. Around this nuclear detonation, when you explode this view 25 times, there are designs inside here. All of them have to do with the cabal and or the occult. I have discerned 13 different individual and distinctive evils. You can see it by going to my book site address, www.angelsontheark.com. Review the book. Look at the chapter called Evil Seed of Death. You will see I have discerned the 44th POTUS and the 13 items within the evil seed of death. This being the evil seed of death. This is going to represent the end of the world as we know it. It is happening before your eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake about it. This is a segment of the bill here with alignment marks, because when the Lord God created the $1 bill, He wanted there to be alignment marks so you could put multiple bills together in order to form certain types of structures or constructs in the physical form. There are 24 on the bottom, which is, this is the top, 24 on the bottom. Here are 4, here are 4, here are 4, and goes across. Those are alignment marks. Anybody who looks at this that is an architect or an engineer can surely discern that they are alignment marks, as are every single sunburst form of ray that you see. Every one of these rays is an alignment mark, and by aligning up certain beads you can come to certain key elements on the pictograph itself of the $1 bill, and it makes objects. And inside my book I give you 130 pictures of the objects it makes. Here it is in its entirety. The God pod. In the book, this picture exists. It describes all the aspects of the God pod. In my book, AngelsOnTheArk.com, this is the evil seed of death. It describes by number each one of these items that exist that I started to describe to you. It explains it detail for detail. The banner, what it means. The words in the banner, what they mean. The crystalline nature of the word one is the only place on the entire bill that a crystalline structure exists, aka the sea of glass. the eagle within the evil seed of death, and the 13 evils. The only thing that's missing is your ability to see this. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to get a bigger camera.